I'm Lauren Elwood. I am a fourth-year theater and dance double major, about to graduate, which is wild. When I was thinking about my senior project, I really wanted to do a musical review of sorts, and I have often been very drawn to Fosse's choreography and his sensibilities since high school. He is so theatrical, but it's hard. It's a hard choreography, but it's also so simple and streamlined, and it tells a story in a very specific way, and I've always loved his work. But again, he is a complicated person. His legacy is very complicated, and I wanted to dive into that a bit more, and how the women in his life shaped who he was, and without them, he wouldn't be the great choreographer that he is known of today. Without those women, like, both shaping his legacy and working alongside him, all of the great work that we know of would not be as seminal as it is. What does it mean to have this male choreographer very much be associated with female sexuality and sort of this kind of nitty-gritty approach to it? And I really wanted to expand on that, especially as a female choreographer. This is going to be a musical review in the candor. And because of COVID, that didn't happen. It did not happen. Midway through the summer, I was asked, because there weren't going to be any live performances allowed by the college, to rethink what my show was going to be. And I was at a loss for quite a long time. And I was thinking about one of my favorite Fosse numbers ever, which is Big Spender. And the whole show revolves around these exotic dancers and in essence sex workers. And so I was thinking about sex workers, how could I envision that for the camera? And I was like, oh, I just thought about, what if since everything has to be virtual because of COVID, what if I reimagined some of the scenes and dancing scenes in my piece as camp girl aesthetic? There is this exchange. There's this back and forth with the people they're talking to, with the clientele, and there's this performative aspect of it, of them being themselves, but selling a fantasy.